Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie, and on this channel you can find all things luxury handbags, neutrals, and elevated style. You can also find me over on Instagram at Luxe Petite, where I'm styling my brown and beige handbags. Now in today's video, I have a spring capsule wardrobe. I will be featuring some of my favorite high-low pieces and styling them for you in various outfit combinations. With that said, let's get right into the video. Let's start with the basics, and we are talking about the short sleeve tee. I have one in white as well as in this stripe. I think it's really important to just have a good old t-shirt, as this is a piece that you can wear on its own, pair it up with some denim or trousers, a skirt, or you can even have this as a layering piece. My favorite is this Nili Loton shirt. I love it. It's in this stripe, very neutral, but it does have a very nice stripe t-shirt. I think in spring you tend to see a lot of stripes, so this would probably be my top pick. And I would say this one's a little bit more on the pricey end for a t-shirt, but it's definitely quality. It's got a nice hand and it has a great durability, so it'll last you over the season. Of course, when I mention a short sleeve tee, I'm also going to hit on the long sleeve tee. These are two of my favorites. This is now the long sleeve version from Nili Loton, and this one is actually a navy stripe against that creamy white, and I really like that. It's a nice pairing between the two, whereas that short sleeve one was the black and the white. And then this is also one of my favorite long sleeve shirts. This one's from Majestic. I purchased this over at Saks. You can find this in some department stores. This one's a nice quality piece, and I really like how this is more of an off-white. It's like a milk color. This one's also great quality. I've washed this a couple times and it just has great drape, very nice material. I would highly suggest looking into this brand. But this is something that you can easily pair underneath, say a cardigan like what I'm wearing today, blazers, you name it, wear it on its own. I think these are just great basics. Next up for tops, I'm going to call out this button-up. You just need a white button-up shirt for the spring season. This one's from Citizens of Humanity, and I really liked how it's more that oversized. It's got, again, the great drape when you tuck it into your denim jeans. I think it looks really good, and the quality on this piece is pretty good. It's got a nice way where you can roll up these sleeves, give some styling to this piece. And again, this is one that you could even layer with, put it underneath a blazer or just wear it on its own. I tend to like to wear my buttons up on its own and pair it with some great denim. I think it's a nice type of look when it's like casual chic with the denim jeans and a button-up shirt. Now the other button-up that I would highly recommend when it comes to spring season, I love this one. This is also from Citizens of Humanity. And one of my favorite things, I'm super picky when it comes to these denim shirts, but I love this particular shade of denim. And this one also is great. It's got a nice drape when you tuck it in here as well. I love to pair this with like white jeans, trousers, and you can totally go more of a tonal type of look with this, but I would say pair it with white jeans, see how that looks. I think that's super chic. This one, I also went with a size medium on this one. I thought that was the perfect size, and I felt like it's really nice, not super tight, but still gave a nice room for that oversized type of look. Next up, I'm going to talk about lightweight knits. And I've got three options for you guys, and this one's from Polo Ralph Lauren. I would say once I knew that I really love this more cable knit type of look, I will say it's great for layering. You can drape it over your shoulders. I then decided to step it up and get something even more pristine when it came to the materials. So this one here, you guys probably saw me box this one over on Instagram, and this one's cashmere. This is from Max Mara, and I purchased this in a medium size. So of course you'll get a little bit of that pilling naturally that comes with cashmere, but I just love the way this is nice. It's nice quality, thick, not super thick, not heavy, but it is perfect for this time of year when we're talking about the 60s degree temperatures, springtime. But it's definitely got a heavier weight, this Max Mara piece, than this Ralph Lauren one. That's much more thin, I would say. I also like that the shades are a little bit different. To round out my cable knits, I also have another cashmere, and this is from Toten. I've had this for well over a year, but it's still one of my favorite pieces. I like how the fit is a little bit different than my Max Mara one, where this fit is, I would say, a little bit more traditional of your fit, classic fit, whereas this one's more boxier. You can see just by the shape of it. But I love the color of this one, and it's super lightweight. I would say that between these two are my top cashmere lightweight knit pieces, and this would actually be the lightest one out of the three. But these two are probably more on par when it comes to the lightest in weight, if that makes sense. But I really like this one because this one is a great piece if you want a tonal look. White on white, I think that looks super crisp. And then you can add a little bit pop with your accessories. Another favorite knit top is from Kate. You have to go with a striped top, and this one from Kate is one of my favorite. It's got a little bit of that silk blend, and I believe this is called the Casey top. I'll make sure to link it below. But this one, it's so nice. I think it's really nice and casual, but chic with like the collar here. And I just like the way it drapes. I did try this on originally and purchased a medium, and it was way too big. So I did take a small, and I think it looks perfect. But this is another great piece where you could definitely layer. It's super lightweight. It's not like a heavy knit. It's more on that light to medium weight. Little bit of weight, but pretty thin, and I like it. It looks super chic. I love this. It's one of my favorite striped tops in my overall collection. And I would say if you're looking for stripes and you're a stripe lover like me, I'd say this was a great purchase when it came to stripes. And of course, this is more of your classic t-shirt material. So of course, you know, this one's more black, white, and then this one's like a navy white. To round out the knitwear category, I have one of my favorite cardigans, and it's the Kate cardigan. This one's in that beautiful color. It's like a taupe color, that infamous scene with Katie Holmes wearing it. I love that shot of her. And this one's actually also Kate. This is the camel color. I love both. This is obviously the camel's more of a warmer tone. This one's more brown, cooler in tone. I love having both, and I will tell you, if you are able to splurge on a cardigan, I think it's worth it. I love wearing these cardigans all year round. So for me, even though they're pricey, they're over like that $1,500, $1,000 mark, you got to be able to make cost per use on these pieces. But I live in Chicago. I get 4 seasons. I'm wearing these all the time. In some ways, it's almost like a jacket, a lightweight jacket, because the cashmere on this is thick and it's warm, and it's just feels so luxe, so nice on. So I love these pieces. Now I wanted to mention one more cardigan piece that's essential for spring. And now if the Kate cardigan is just too high a price, I would recommend Jenni Kayne. This one's in the crop style. You can see it's a little bit shorter in length. They do have the classic cocoon one. I thought this was great because before I had my Kate cardigans, I actually invested in the Jenni Kayne, which I still highly recommend. These have more of that cotton feel. They're lightweight. I love how they drape on the body, and obviously you can take some of the basics that I showed earlier and layer them on. I think these are just some of the best cardigans out there. But again, I would say Jenni Kayne or Kate, you can't go wrong, but definitely add a cardigan to your mix for the spring. Let's talk about bottoms. The first bottom, I'm gonna go with white jeans. I think you just need white denim in the spring and summer months. This is my favorite one, my top pick. It's in this vintage, I think it's like an off-white. I tend to lean toward a off-white, not a stark white when it comes to my whites and especially denim pieces. And I thought Madewell nailed it with this one. So this is actually at a pretty good price point, and I'll have this linked for you guys below. And I do like the fit. It's pretty comfortable. Here's my thing when it comes to bottoms. I fluctuate in weight, and so I don't like to spend a whole lot on bottoms unless I know I'm going to stay at that size for a while. So for me, having this Madewell price point, it makes it a lot easier to invest in something for the season, even though I may lose weight during the spring months. But this one, super chic. I love this colorway, and it's in this, or I want to say it's like a canvas, almost like kind of like a vanilla color, but I really love this pair. Next up, I have trousers. I love the trousers from Abercrombie. I think they have great fits, and I'm 5'2", so the fact that they have a short length is amazing, and the price point's pretty good. This one is in the cream. I'm obsessed with these off-white colors, but I think you definitely need a pair of white trousers just to help add more style to some of these pieces. And this one, I also picked this up in navy. I'm not a big one with navy or black, but I thought when it comes to spring, summer months, I think that's a nice pairing. When you have navy against, say, those tan colors like what I'm wearing here, or even with white. So I thought that was a really nice. It's not so harsh as, say, black trousers, but I thought that was a good change up. So I would say check out Abercrombie. This is in the Sloan style. So it definitely has more of that high waist, more of that flared out a little bit at the bottom. And I think it's super nice. My last bottom is this maxi skirt from Pixie Market. You'll see it's in the off-white color, which I love. I think this looks so good when you pair it with like a t-shirt, one of those lightweight knits. Really love that combination. I'm kind of obsessed with like maxi skirts. So of course, whether it's a denim skirt or in this case, you know, this one's a more affordable pick out of the mix. And I just think it gives a nice chic look when you have more of your casual pieces and you pair it with this one. Jackets. My next capsule piece has to go to a blazer. I think you need a white blazer when it comes to the spring months. I love how it pairs with denim. It's like a nice piece. This one, I picked it up from Neiman Marcus, and I do love how the sleeves have that ruching effect here. This one's that Chloe style, and I highly recommend this one. And I would even pair it with like a bodysuit, a t-shirt, different ways that you could have this one. And I also included this one I purchased during the Nordstrom sale, this frame blazer. So any nice kind of chic looking blazer like this, could be beige, brown, some neutral blazers. I think blazers great for elevating a more casual bottom. Another key piece when it came to jackets, I fell in love with the bomber jacket this season. This is one of my favorites that I found, and it's from Aritzia. This is from the Babaton style brand. I like the way it just looks. It has a little bit of a slight shoulder pad here, and it's in more of those off-white ivory type of shades. And I think the zipper is really nice on this piece. This one I would even pair with, like, say, a dress, some of your basics, but this one's super chic piece. Of course, my last outerwear piece is a trench coat. I think you just need a trench coat when it comes to spring, and this is my top pick. Kind of obsessed with trench coats because, you know, I have my brown one, but definitely think a light trench coat. This one's more like a light stone, light beige type of color. It's from Banana Republic. Still a little bit pricey, but I'm gonna get so much wear. I like how this one's got a little bit more of these pieces here. It's got more of that boxier fit. Just adds a lot of style to an outfit. It's a great layering piece. And of course you can tie this in the back or the front. Really excited to wear this throughout the season. Accessories. Now when it comes to accessories, I think this is my favorite category, and of course I'm bringing out my Celine hat, and this is in the denim. Of course you can have any baseball cap. I think the Celine one is fantastic. I like that it's like denim and it's nice with this logo, in case you don't know the Celine logo. The other one I would say, this is my other pick, and it's this Totem cap. It's got just a little bit of the logo here, but this is such a nice neutral beige shade. Again, very minimal branding, an adjustable back here. And I just really like how these pieces look. They just fit nice. It's a great everyday type of cap. You probably see me wearing a lot of these caps when I'm like working out or taking the dogs out. You guys, that looks really chic. Handbags. Now my picks for handbags, I'm gonna go with an everyday bag, and this is from the Row. This is the Park Tote, and you'll notice that the leather, it's more of that grained leather. I think this is my favorite type of leather. This color too, I believe it's called Cinnamon. It's from the latest season, and it's like a beautiful neutral shade. This one, it's stunning. I think it's like a great medium type of neutral color. It can literally go with anything in my closet. I really like it. Again, this is the medium size. There is a small and larger size, but I think you just need a great bag that you can fit over your shoulder and take just running everyday errands. Another top pick for my handbags, I'm gonna go with a shoulder bag. And this one's in the denim. I think denim looks great in the spring and summer months. And this is more vintage Celine handbag, and I had to find this one. It took me a bit to find, but I just love the casual chic vibes with this handbag in particular. But I think it's really nice, a very chic bag that you can just put underneath your shoulder like that. So good. Now, when it comes to handbags, I think a pop of color is nice. My colorways tend to be more muted in pastel colors when I do color, or it could be deeper in burgundies I do like. But this one in particular, it's my mint green Fendi baguette. It's really nice because if you look at my wardrobe, this could pretty much go with any of my outfits that I have in my closet. So I think you just need to find a handbag that's got this great like top handle. This is a great crossbody option that you can easily take this one in particular day to night because you can remove the chain strap. What I do like about the mini baguette is you also have this strap, so the chain is a little bit more elevated here than just a purely all leather strap. But certainly it's such a cute mini size, and I think it's perfection. Shoes. I have 3 styles of shoes for this capsule. Next shoe pick are the slingbacks. I've had these Chanel slingbacks for years. I definitely have gotten cost per wear when it comes to these, and I did take a size 38 with these. And I like the chic look of the almond toe on it, and I would say even the beige, it's perfect for the spring summer months. Now if you don't care for like say the Chanel style, the other slingback that's one of my favorites in my entire shoe collection has to be Fendi. Okay, these are my Fendi slingbacks, and I love these slingbacks because they are so comfortable, but they're also chic. And the fact is, Fendi has so many fun colors. Let me show you my other one really quick. I've got fun colors like this one. It's got a little pop of yellow in the green and purple, but I tend to wear, of course, these ones the most. But there are so many. I've got like a pink one, and I think they're so fun. And certainly with the mesh and the colorways, you've got so many different options. But this is a nice heel height. I think it's like 55 centimeters, I want to say, on this heel. They make one that's like at the 85, but I do like the smaller kitten heel. So slingbacks with the kitten heel, I think that's definitely the way to go if you're looking for more of a heel in your footwear. Next shoe pick are the ballerinas, and this is from Chanel. I've had these ones for some time as well. Now this is a size 38, which I would recommend maybe even staying not true to size, but probably going to the next half size up. That has worked for me. But I think these are super chic. I love the way it looks with like whether it's denim or dresses. And I will say there's other pairs I've considered beyond the Chanel, but they're definitely a classic pair. But there's other brands if you want to go more, say the trendier, the mesh. I think those are also another good option. Now the last pair of shoes are white sneakers. My top pick, this is definitely a more low in terms of price point. These are the Sambas, and Sambas are super hot, but these ones are in that creamy white, and they go with so much of my wardrobe, and I love these shoes. So I would say pick yourself up a pair of Sambas. These ones are all leather as well, so it's a very much a like tonal type of look, and I just think they're so comfortable. I love these. Okay guys, well that is it for my spring capsule wardrobe. What are some of your favorite picks from today? I'd love to hear your thoughts on some of the looks. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care.